Hi, Dave Weiss here for the Glue Bomb Show. Well, my plans have changed a little bit. I wasn't able to go out and get the white paint that I need to do my Grumpy's Toy Vega, so I'm going to bump that. And that will come up next. But I also got another kit. Somebody got me a gift card, and I found this one on Amazon. It's a show rod. I like to build show rods. This one's called Flameout. It is a fire truck, street rod, show rod kind of thing. Huge tires on the back and big motor and all kinds of stuff. This looks like it's going to be fun. This is John Bogosian's Flameout. I'm assuming he is the designer and that this is probably a real car in real life, but of course we're building the model here. And this is AMT, and it looks like it's going to be fun. Uh-oh, look at this. Oh, no, it's not. Okay. This is one of those, have you ever seen AMT does Catch the Cat? Well, with Catch the Cat, every once in a while you will get one that's molded in a different color. It's supposed to be molded in metallic red. This one, however, was not, but that's okay. So, it comes molded in red, no surprises there, but it's not metallic red, so it's a little different. But, I'm just going to build this pretty much the way it is on the box, right? Because again, when they design these street rods, I just love to build them just the way they stand. All right, so we've got the large water tank. That was going to be one of my questions, was about the chrome part of this. So looks like the red part of the water tank will be molded in red. That's good. We've got various other parts here. You can see there's not a lot of parts here. My guess is that's because there's 2 trees of chrome, because show rods always have a lot of chrome. But we've got our E6000 and some other stuff, so hopefully we're going to make that work. So it looks like we've got the tank parts, the base of the tank. Here's a ladder. Of course, you can't have a fire truck without a ladder. A couple other, this looks like a body pan here perhaps, because there's not much of a body to this one. And then we also have, or floor pan, I should say. Here's the frame. Again, very, very basic frame. And the engine block, some of the wheel parts here. Because once again, we're not necessarily looking at that this is going to be a whole lot of massive body and stuff like that, because that's not what this is. This is show rod. And I think it's going to be a lot of fun. You see we have the large tires here. They come in 2 parts. And I see they're pre-lettered. I love when they pad print the tires. I really do. It's not that I can't paint them, but they never come out looking quite as smooth as that, right? I mean, that's pretty nice. Hot shoe, it says. So, and then, of course, you know, I like fat tires in the back, skinny ones in the front. Well, look at the size of those. That's the front tire. This is going to be a lot of fun to do. All right, so that was the rubber and the red parts. Now let's have a look at the chrome. Matter of fact, I think this one's going right to the paint room, because I have a little bit of time to build this week, so I want to do a little building. All right, our chrome here, we've got the top of the water tank. We've got some, looks like maybe a nitrous tank. There's I'm not sure what that is exactly. We'll look at that. The headlights look like they actually have candles in them, which is going to be kind of fun to do. There's some lanterns here. I'll probably paint those gold. And lots of stuff. Lots of stuff. Oh, excuse me. I'm yawning here this morning. All right. A couple suspension pieces here. We'll probably antique some of this. And look at those little tiny spoke wheels. Those are going to look great on this. This is going to be a fun kit to build. I'm looking forward to getting started. Of course, I've got to do some other things like go to work for a while. But I wanted to share this with you. And so this is what's going to be next on my board. I also wanted to give a little shout out today. Oh, one more thing. I'm sorry, one more thing. Here's the decals. Doesn't look like there's too many of those. And they're giving you one of these little box mount things that you fold it together and set the car on top of it. I sometimes do those. It depends on how much room I have on my shelf. So I'll probably put it together. I'm not sure that I'll use it. There's an instruction sheet here. Again, it looks like it's going to be a fairly simple build, right? There's the engine. Not a real tough one, but it'll look nice. And then, of course, here's your assembly of those giant tires and the wheels. And, of course, this is the frame here. And the chassis / interior, I'm not sure it really has much of an interior. It's mostly out in the open. It almost reminds you of a rail dragster, except for this giant boiler that goes on it, which, again, that's probably sort of the showpiece of it, right? And then we have the final assembly, shows you just putting everything together. Very simple assembly, it looks like, but I'm thinking this is going to be fun. And remember, that's what model building is supposed to be. Model building is supposed to be fun. I also have a little update. I wanted to give a shout out to Revell Germany. As you recall, in a previous episode, I talked about being unable to finish my Saturn V rocket completely because I was missing 2 parts. And it really wasn't that long ago. Might have been 2 weeks, 3 at the most. And I got in the mail this past week, I got my parts. So they really only it took about maybe 2 weeks to turn it around and get it to me from Germany. Now, I'm impressed by that. I don't know. I know we live in kind of an instant world. But I remember when everything you sent away for in the mail was allowed 4 to 6 weeks for delivery, right? They did an excellent job. So I want to give props to Revell of Germany. I look forward to finishing that kit. I'll probably just show you a picture of that. No sense making another video. But good service. I love good service. So that's what I have for now. And hopefully I'll be able to share some more stuff with you in the very near future. Take care, guys. And remember, model building is supposed to be fun. So have fun. Take care.